Welcome to Free Life Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Healing Oaths. Welcome to Kona, Tarot and such. We got Carla and Sarah. It is early. It is early tonight. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. So we got thumbs up for Friday. I'm all excited. And the best part is I relearned the Rubik's Cube trick. So let me try it out. I relearned the Rubik's Cube trick. Basically, the Rubik's Cube trick says that have you had any luck solving these things? Because I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible at trying to solve these things. They're very difficult. They're very difficult indeed. A lot of times I'll make just drastic mistakes where I just can't get it solved. But the good news is by magic, if you just do that, you instantly solve the Rubik's Cube. You instantly solve it. You have all sides solved. You can inspect it. You can check it out. Anyway, so that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do is just snap your fingers and it instantly solves itself. So that is the Rubik's Cube trick. And it is back. It's back. I actually learned it again because I'm taking it on the cruise and we are going to we're going to do it. We're going to get that done because I do enjoy that trick a lot. I think that trick has a lot of potential for hanging out, chilling out, and being one of those tricks that you just kind of have fun with and all of that other good stuff. Okay, now let me reassemble it. Let me reassemble it. If I can reassemble it, that would be fantastic. Okay, I think I got it. Yes, maybe? Yeah, I think I got it now. Okay, that's good. Anyway, that is the Rubik's Cube trick. Triple Moon Goddess, what is going on? Good to see you. What's going on? All right, I got Blessed One. We got Margarita. We got RSH. Got Oceana. Axel. Lady Vegas. What's up? How you doing? Angel. How are you? All right, let's do a Triple Moon Goddess reading coming in here. Will I find a job in the next few weeks? Everybody needs a new job. That is for sure. Something that pays a little more. And the people are a little less of a butthole. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get in the jobs and people are just a complete butthole. And you're like, why did I get this job when everybody is a complete butthole? By the way, this is my tarot tower that I see. I bumped the, you see that? You see that? I bumped the camera. It's like I bumped the camera. We got a PayPal donation from Emporium. Thank you very much for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's use something we haven't used in a hot minute, which is going to be this deck right here, otherwise known as the Labanco Tarot. The Labanco Tarot. All right, Nakona, T.O., you owe me a Rubik's Cube trick for KD. I mean, that is true. KD, you know, I did, KD can rewind. KD can rewind the stream and see the Rubik's Cube trick herself. So that's the exciting part. You don't have to hang out very long to see it. All right, maybe we should just YouTube full time. Maybe I'm just saying that is a possibility indeed, but let's find out. Carla, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Finding a new job. Everybody needs something a little bit better. Judgment says, yeah. Judgment says, yeah, I like it. Tarot says, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It just feels like that Judgment is where it is at. Judgment is very nice indeed. Judgment is kind of nice because it's the rebirth, the reincarnation. The chances are better. The opportunities are going to be there. You have something that's fresh, something new, something that's exciting as it goes. And the Temperance card as well. I love this. I love this. Here's the problem with the other job, right? Here's the problem with most of your jobs. You get it, and it just feels like you're out of place, or it feels like that they're giving you the most mundane things that they could possibly give you. Because a lot of times it's just like, what are these people doing? What are these people doing? Because they're just giving me the worst possible thing they can. It seems like they're doing it on purpose sometimes. So you do got to get, got to get a little break from that. This says that things are balanced. It's a job that pays decent. It's a job that has the opportunities that you need and has upward capability as well. King of Swords. It does say you need to get this job quickly when it's offered. Not something you can relax on. Not something you can relax on as far as it goes. So you definitely want to move back there and, take advantage of the offer. Take advantage of the opportunity when it comes out. Anyway, the Three of Pentacles as well. Again, for a new job, you're looking at a thumbs up. This is big. It's huge. Three of Pentacles is the card that you really want to see for any new job, as well as Judgment. I love love the combo. I love the combination. And that is a very easy indeed thumbs up. Well, KD, I did do the Rubik's Cube trick for you at the beginning of the stream. You have to rewind, and go all the way back to the future. And check it out. Rubik's Cube trick is back there. All right. Carla, and then we got Healing Oaths in PayPal. All right, Carla. Did my son take my profit I made in crypto? Oh, my. That's brutal. That is brutal. Dog did not find him as well. I mean, dog did not, but maybe a cat did. I don't know. I don't know at all. I mean, you gotta kind of, go with it. Anyway, Carla, that's pretty brutal. Let's find out if the son stole it. 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, 7 of Swords, and Strength. Unfortunately, all indication. Okay, before we say yes, entertainment purposes only. Never assume theft, thievery, or underhandedness by anybody based upon a fat man reading your cards from the internet. Now that that's said, I think so. We basically have all the indications here. All we need is the devil card. I mean, literally, all you need is the devil card in here for 100%, basically, for the as far as the tarot is concerned. The crypto is hard not to cash out. The crypto has a lot of good stuff in here. 10 of Pentacles, that crypto is doing quite well. If you bought it a long time ago, that's quite a nice sum of money that's waiting in there. 10 of Pentacles says somebody made some fat cash on here. King of Wands says at some point you do want to sell it while it's high, right? King of Wands, you want to get that little fiery action, and that's going to be big for us. We want to get out, we want to sell this, we want to get the money that we can. 7 of Swords, unfortunately, is somebody sneaking out with something. There's somebody sneaking out in the dead of night with something. Somebody heisting. Maybe something, or somebody heisting something. 7 of Swords is a theft card. All you kind of need is the devil in here as far as that. I'm just saying. Now, Strength card does say it's almost like somebody else coerced somebody into this, right? They coerced it. They're like, hey, I heard, and then they got coerced. But it looks like a coercion sort of happened with there. There was a 7 of Swords is a thievery type of card. But again, entertainment purposes only. Never assume theft based upon a random dude on the internet reading tarot cards. All right, but that said, I mean, you got the thieving card there. If you had the devil card instead of strength, that would be even more, but you don't. You had the strength card. And the strength card, that connection in that particular card, again, makes me think that somebody was coercing somebody else, or somebody was talking somebody else into something over there. They were like, hey, I heard something else. Anyway, Healing Oaths is coming in with the dono. Thank you, Healing Oaths. We greatly appreciate you. All right, let's see what Healing Oaths want. We got H.O. H.O. wants to know. I'm having a difficult time, something. Let's see. Having hard time. What's the lesson? Having hard time. What's the lesson? What is the lesson provided by the said difficult time? Let's see about that. Oh my God, sorcery. That trick was awesome. Thank you, KD. I appreciate that. It is the Rubik's Cube trick. It is the Rubik's Cube trick. If you didn't see it, go to the front of the stream and you can see this instantly get solved with a snap of the fingers. I gotta say, for a purchased trick, for something that I spent money on, and this was only like $30, for something I spent $30 on, I'm very pleased with it. I gotta say, this is one of the few tricks that I like, because a lot of times you spend like money on these tricks and whatnot, and you're not pleased at the end of the day with the results. But, anyway. All right, having a hard time, what's the lesson? Let's go for it. If I'm having a hard time, I'm going to go for my tarot. My tarot deck right here is what we're going to go for. I think that's going to be something that gives us a little more clarification. Waterfall Tarot is what it is. Waterfall Tarot is how it works. Blessed One is lost. Blessed One, don't be lost. Enjoy the stream. Enjoy the stream. Have fun. You know, you got magic tricks on the stream, and you got tarot. You got tarot cards on the stream. We got sound effects. I'm just saying.
Everybody loves the D.
We got fun. We're just sort of a hanging out. We're sort of a hanging out. A blessed one. I'm just saying. We're kind of hanged out. Kind of hanging out. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Having a hard time. What's the lesson? Ooh, Temperance reversed. 3 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Margarita, thank you for your donation as well. I appreciate you. What's the lesson? The lesson is attachments. The lesson is attachments to the useless. Well, attachments to things we can't control, attachment to things that are going to be useless, attachment to things that are wasting our time, and basically focusing on the wrong thing, or focusing on limitations rather than the unlimited. It almost feels like that your potential for creation, if your potential for making success or getting things done or getting things exciting, getting things out there is quite vast. You do have a lot of good things happening with that, right? So we have a lot of manifestation abilities that are being unused. We have a lot of manifestation abilities that are being used to sort of pull us back, basically. Philippe, what's going on? Good to see you. Katie, thank you for your donation. So we're being pulled back. It's almost like some of this is being pulled back by ourselves, right? It's almost like that we had opportunities. We did have opportunities, but maybe we chased an incorrect one, or maybe we focused on something that wasn't advantageous to us or didn't get us where we needed to be. Or maybe we have something that is a waste of time, that we engaged in too many MIPS into that without sort of optimizing where we're going or how we're approaching it. Overall, it feels like temperance. Things are just out of balance. So what does it mean out of balance? The 9 of Cups. It's a celebration card, but also there's a lot of possibilities. There are a lot of selection of all of these cups back here. It's almost like we're at a feast. We have a bunch of things, opportunities that we could chase, opportunities that are going to be back there that we can choose and take from. And this is sort of an emotional basis too, right? We're sort of pulling back into this emotional thing. How emotional can we get from it? What can we sort of move through there? 3 of Swords says we basically had a breakup, or we basically had a break, which sort of means that there were some things cut, some things removed, some things reversed or pulled back that we didn't really want to get reversed or pulled back. So it feels like some things were taken away from us, some opportunities were removed, some things were kind of challenged with that. And the Queen of Pentacles at the end of the day is a card that says we can take it back, or we can go out and actually do grab some of these opportunities that are still out there. We can focus on the positivity. We can get into some of the things that we need to be into rather than sort of wandering around and not getting the results that we need. Basically, that's it. So if that makes any sense. Anyway, that seems to be the lesson from this particular adventure, this particular interaction, and how it goes. Lady Vegas loves a waterfall deck. Well, thank you, Lady Vegas. I appreciate that. Tara Apprentice, what's going on? Good to see you. We got, who else we got? We got Paula. We're doing great. How are you? Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, or in your case, it may be Friday right now. I'm not really sure, but it is looking good. I'm in a good mood. We got Friday. It's going to be a fantastic day. Will my troublesome neighbor get the hell out of Dodge? That's a problem. That's a problem. Will the troublesome neighbor get out? Will they evacuate? Will they go somewhere else and leave us alone? Because a troublesome neighbor is always going to be a troublesome neighbor, no matter who is next to him. That is for sure. All right, let's see if they're going to leave, if they're going to get out. 10 of Swords. Oh my. We got the 6 of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Swords. Are they going to move away? Oh man, I don't see anything that moves. I was kind of looking for something that moves, something that would get me excited about motion. The Chariot, the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, maybe the Knight of Wands. I mean, just say something that moves, something that gets going, something that makes some motion. I just don't see it, right? I do see things getting better, though. Six of Wands is the Lord of victory. It seems that things get better suddenly, or you do have some things that do improve. It's almost like that they get into some situation that they can't get out of, or they end up getting into a situation that's a problem for everybody. So they walk into a situation, or they create a situation that is not good for them. And the King of Pentacles, it's almost like they lose some money, or they lose some power, or they have something that just sort of, sort of just makes them regret being troublesome, or makes them regret some of the actions that they did. I think it becomes very clear to them that they are kind of a pain in the ass. They're not somebody that's going to be just great, somebody that everybody looks forward to seeing or whatnot. It looks like they're more just of a pain in the butt. Tara Apprentice, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. And the Six of Wands, we walk out of it clean. We walk out of it unscathed. It seems like this is something that really calms them down, chills them out, makes them less troublesome, but I don't see them moving. No, I just see them being less troublesome at the end of the day. That could be, I don't know if you're in an apartment or you're in a house. Maybe if you're in an apartment, they do something that gets them in trouble with the management. Maybe if they're a house, they end up doing something stupid that makes them lose some money and whatnot. But overall, the Two of Swords is things just, you have a separation from this person. You don't see eye to eye with this person, definitely. But at the end of the day, something happens that resolves the situation a little bit. Now, I'm not saying it completely cleans up the situation, like you get a big broom and you sweep everything under the rug. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is something happens that improves the situation substantially. So I think something's coming that fixes it, that puts a Band-Aid over it, that at least gets you a little bit more peace of mind. Lily, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what we got. We got Lily coming up. We got Margarita, KD, Tarot Apprentice. We got everybody's in the queue. All right, Margarita, when will I find some love? And that's what everybody needs, is some love. Now, if I were looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many spaces, I would do so with the Modern Love Tarot. Dr. Mystical in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. All right. Let's see. All right. We got, when will I find me a little bit of love action, a little bit of cuteness, a little bit of some snuggles, right? A little bit of snuggles, a little bit of, fun on the couch. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Finding some love, some adventure, some good times. I like it. When is that going to be something that happens there? We got the Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Basically, I think February is kind of your month. February is kind of your month for something that looks pretty good. I'm not saying you eliminate anything from now till February, like a big dry spell. Could be, but it does feel like that February is kind of your month to make it happen. Basically, right in times for Valentine's Day, the things just sort of happen, things occur. Like a Sagittarius feel in the air as far as that goes. Now, the Ten of Wands, it says you do have, or you have had, some opportunities in love that didn't quite work out because of some untruths or some exaggeration or things that were sort of beyond your control. DC, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But the Ten of Wands says it is time to let go of some of that. Now, Tarot's sort of hinting that definitely don't hang on to previous failures. In other words, you see somebody and all of a sudden you're like, hey, it's exactly what Bob used to do, or Bill, or Fred, or Ted, or whatever they used to do. It feels like you don't want to do that. You don't want to get in a situation where you're constantly reminded of something else. You're constantly sort of tagging people with the same kind of, with the same kind of grief and things that you've had. So the Ten of Wands, let go. Start fresh. Start anew. Don't let things drag you down. Don't let things sort of weigh you down when it comes to dating, when it comes to meeting new people, because I think that does affect kind of what you get at the end of the day. I think the Four of Pentacles also says be willing to share, be willing to be open. Because I think that's the big thing here, is I want to be open to love. I want to attract something. And if I'm not open, if I'm really closed, I'm like, I'm not going to put a lot of effort into this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. and you have all of these stipulations and rules and whatnot, all of a sudden you run into a situation where you're just not getting anything that you want to get, basically, because of that, right? Dr. Mystical, been a member for 12 months. Thank you, Dr. Mystical, for your support. But yeah, the Four of Pentacles, be open, be sharing, don't be closed in when it comes to this. Two of Pentacles does say that you have choices to make when it comes to February. It's almost like that you have a couple of options just suddenly appear, right? When it rains, it pours. So I think that's going to be individually sort of important to focus on with that. Now, Two of Wands says we do meet somebody again. I think it's sort of a Sagittarius feel with this, and I do like the Two of Wands in that because that is domain. It means I kind of have more of a controlling aspect to this. It's not something where I have to just give up my life or dedicate myself to this person or something like that. You have more control, more command over this. So I think that is where you are looking. All right. It's supposed to be high Dr. Mystical. There you go. Man, let's see, KD. Let's check if my moving date has changed. When is my moving date going to be? When is my moving date going to be? KD. KD, remind me. KD, remind me. What did I say? What did I say, KD? I do 1,000 readings a month. So I need to know, what in the world did I say your moving day was originally? Let's see if we get the same thing again. I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. We'll do a little Dark Mansion over here. Dark Mansion Tarot is where it's at. Noel, what is going on? Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Tomorrow's Friday, my friends. Tomorrow's Friday, and I gotta say, I'm hyped. I gotta say, I'm pretty damn hyped right now. All right, let's see. Man, KD and moving. KD's got to get here. KD's got to get there. KD, you always busy. KD's never bored. Never bored. Buttercross mama, I think. Buttercross ama. Okay. All right, Buttercross ama. I almost said buttercream. I don't know. I've been doing too many cookie decorating things. Anyway, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. You know, if you're new here, hit that like and sub button. It's magic. It's magic. If you hit the like and sub button, it makes everything better. It makes everything better. It lets YouTube know that I don't suck. And that's important for me, that YouTube knows I don't suck. I'm just saying. Because I'll show you a magic trick if you hit that like and sub. The next sub I get, I'll show a magic trick. The next sub I get, I will show a magic trick. All right. Lily, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Let's check if the moving date has changed. 8 of Pentacles. We're still working on this. Tower, 7 of Swords. I think it's still similar. It is still similar. We're still moving. The 7 of Swords is a great moving card. It is a beautiful moving card because you're walking, you're moving, you're getting from here to there, and you're taking stuff with you. You're taking stuff on your back. You're taking stuff with you. Now, he is running into the tower. There are some things that you do need to consider when we go forth and get moving and get prepared for moving. 8 of Pentacles says we're still working on it. It'll still be all right. I don't know. If I'm still going with the same date. I'm still going the same day. I don't see anything that's just going to change the date. I think the Tower card moving towards there means plans change. It means plans change, is my opinion, just my personal opinion. 8 does mean that you're sort of still working on it. We're still working on the same result, right? So the 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune would kind of point me towards the same kind of date range, or basically nothing's changed. I'm still working on it. Plans are changing a little bit, but the actual move itself seems to be solid, right? We seem to still be moving. We seem to still be in motion with that. There you go. Lady Vegas is already sub. Thank you, Lady Vegas. I appreciate that. Sun, Space, Flower. What's going on? Good to see you. I would say you still got it. What's the future of my current job? Well, let's find out. Let's keep using that Dark Mansion Tarot because I do love the Dark Mansion Tarot. I gotta say. I mean, no, I got too many damn tarot decks. I got too many tarot decks to use one twice. I'm just saying. Too many tarot decks to use one twice. Let's go. Let's go as far as the future of the current job, getting the future of the current job. We're going to go with the Somnia Tarot. Now, I'm just saying, KD waited a literal decade a literal decade for this thing to come into view for the stream, but now it's here. We got to pop it out. Now, I got to say, I'm not a fan of the borders. Not a fan of the borders. If you make a dark, weird, eerie card, don't put a white border on it. What are you doing? Well, what the hell are you thinking? All right. What's the future of the current job? Eight of coins doesn't look like a good future. Eight of coins reversed almost looks like that there's an instability inherited, right? An instability going on. There's something's going on with that where it's not quite rock solid. It's not quite where we need it to be. It's not quite on the same level that we need to be excited about. The Hierophant says you have a bigger job. You have a bigger opportunity. Tarot Apprentice, quite honestly, I think you have a better opportunity coming. A better opportunity coming. Knight of Cups is such a good card overall. It says that you belong a little bit better, or things are a little bit better. Things improve. Things are just, you know what I'm saying, on a different level than kind of where you're at right now. It just feels like the Four of Swords says, before you leave your current job, make sure the second one is rock solid. Is rock solid, because I don't think they're going to be too pleased at the current job. It feels like after sort of that instability gets in there, we're trying to get out of there. They're not too pleased with that. But I think Hierophant, the big company, the big organization, the big thing, the big deal, I think that is a valid thing that is coming forward. Four of Swords, make sure the planning is there, make sure the opportunity is solid. And then Knight of Cups, find the job that's going to be better for you. Find the job that's going to give you more passion, and that's going to be where it's at, because the Eight of Coins reverse talks about an instability within kind of where you're currently at. Anyway, so the current job looks a little flaky, I gotta say. A little. See, nobody subbed. We'll do a magic trick anyway. The Labyrinth Tarot does not have awful borders. They scaled the artwork up. I agree, Andrew. I got the Labyrinth Tarot. I need to make a video. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. All right. Okay, so we're going out to buy a tarot deck on Kickstarter, right? We're going to buy a tarot deck on Kickstarter. All we got is 1, 2, 3, 4. All we got is $5. You know what you can buy on Kickstarter with $5? Nothing. But if you snap your fingers, the magic happens. The magic happens, and now you can buy, I would say, one tarot deck off Kickstarter. One tarot deck off Kickstarter is going to cost you 20, 40, 68. It's going to cost you $100, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's Kickstarter. It's Kickstarter. It seems everything costs $100 on Kickstarter. Anyway, all right, that is the money trick. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully you like that. I mashed that between two books for a long period of time, and it flattened it out a little bit. I like it better when it's flat. That's the only thing I like better when it's flat, but I do like that when it's flat. Okay, we got DC coming in. Let's see. We got Lily. We got DC. We got Lily. Okay. Lily G. Working towards something. Will I achieve it? Will I get it? And if so, when will that happen? Because the tarot at the end of the rainbow's here. And that says that we are going to get some more information on this Lily G. We're going to find out when you're working for something, if you're going to score it, if you're not going to score it, how long it's going to take, how long this is going to drag out. Because a lot of times these projects, they go on forever, don't they? It's just like, it seems like it goes on for literally forever. So that's where you gotta adjust to it sometimes. All right, we're going for that. Working towards something. When will I achieve it? The Two of Cups. Ooh, I like that. The Six of Wands, the Lord of Victory. I like that. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, it's almost like that. There's not a giving up. There's not a dead end. But you need to come back and rope back to it. It's almost like we need a break. We need a break from it. We need to come back later. We need to look at it. We need to adjust some things, modify some things, and make it better. right? Make it better. That is going to be the key point here, because the Seven of Swords is sort of addressing something, coming back to something, sneaking out of something, right? So a lot of times, here's kind of what happens. A lot of times we'll get very excited about something, right? Okay, I'm going to use painting because painting is kind of something that I know. You get a painting and you're like, that looks like something I'd love to do. So you start it out, you get it going, and you lose all motivation. It looks terrible. Because in painting, it's all about the ugly stage, where basically you mapped out your shapes, you have everything kind of where you want it, and now it's just ugly. And then people coming in from your family, they're looking, hey, what are you painting? Oh my God, that's ugly. So you're stuck in the ugly phase of the painting. And all of a sudden your motivation just kind of goes away. You're just like, oh man, because I'm going to have to paint all these trees. I'm going to have to paint all this crap over here. It's going to take forever. And so you just leave it. And the painting just sits there and it dries and you sit there forever. So what you need to do is take a break from the painting. Take a break, let it sit, let it be there, let it be its own thing, and then come back to it. And that's kind of what you're doing here, right? You're looking at the Seven of Swords, readdressing it, coming back to it, because I think that it is something you will achieve, but there is the added extra time of taking a break from it and reassessing what you need to do. Right? Or you need to do reassessing from it, because I think this is kind of important. The Two of Cups, right? This is something that matches me well, something I can hold on to, something I get excited about. But basically, it's almost like a few months maybe or something like that. It feels like you need to readdress the situation, come back to it with fresh eyes, and then engage it. And I think once you re-engage it, that's really going to be when the magic happens. CJ, welcome. What's going on? Good to see you. All right. Now, DC. Is it better for me to buy fertilizer now or in spring? It's a huge investment, which is the better option. That sounds like a throwdown.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
All right, if I'm going to be some fertilizer that needs to be fertilized, that needs to be planted, that needs to be thrown on the crops, I am going to be saying, if I'm going to do now, is going to be up here. So there's a jumper. So the jumper is going to be now. We go 3 on the now. Let's go 3 on the spring. This is an investment. Everything's expensive now. Everything from freaking shrimp, like salsa, gasoline. Everything is expensive. Thanks, Biden. Everything's expensive now. Everything is outrageously expensive. And now gas is outrageous too. It's just, it feels expensive. All right. There's your fertilizer. There is your fertilizer. It feels like the fertilizer's there. The fertilizer has been planted. The fertilizer's growing. All of these tendrils in the plant. It feels like virtue and domain. It's almost like you have more control over it now. You have more opportunity to get it now. You have stock on it now, because not only is gas outrageous, but everything's out of stock too. And all of those groceries, like 20% more than everything is out of stock too. You can't get anything anyway. But it feels like that fertilizing it now makes it grow better later. Virtue. It seems like it's virtuous to spend the money before more inflation hits and the price goes even more up, because the gasoline goes up, everything goes up too, because people use gasoline to deliver your stuff. Okay. So, and domain means you have more power to do it now than later. Anyway, later in spring looks terrible. You can kind of see just from that, right? That looks terrible. It looks awful. I'd buy it now. It seems that this is going to be the best time to do it. Going to be the best time to do it. All right. At least that's what the tarot says. Even Philippe says it looks better. It's more colorful. It's got more vibrancy. It looks better. And, sometimes you just got to go for it. Anyway, Buttercross Mama. Does Guy Y want to be with me in the future? I mean, do they want to be with me in the future? If I wanted to be with you in the future, I would go for The Tarot of Oppositions. The Tarot. No, we did that yesterday. We need to do it. We have so many freaking decks now. We have so many. We have so many decks. I'm going to use the Poe. We have so many decks. I think we're hitting a limit. It feels like I could use a different deck for every reading all night for a week, and I still wouldn't run out of decks. Oceany Chap, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Does Guy Y want to be with us in the future? In the future, is this a possibility? Is this somebody who's going to be long-term around? Two of Wands, a little bit of escape and domain as it goes. Judgment, rebirth, reincarnation, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. It looks like you do have a future together, but it's kind of limited. It's almost like that they have a certain amount that they're willing to go for, or a certain amount they're willing to dedicate to. You know what I mean? It feels like that there's a certain amount of things that they're willing to do, go forth, and get done, but they're only willing to do just that. In other words, they're not going to put up with a lot of stuff. They're not going to put up with a long-term kind of thing. It looks like that they want to do some interaction, but they want to do it kind of casual. They want to do it on their terms and whatnot. The Two of Wands says the domain. They like things their way. They like to be in control of it. They like to have the level of control, the level of command of it that they kind of need at the end of the day. A little bit of a micromanagement kind of feel, right? The Two of Wands has in there. Judgment, the rebirth, reincarnation. They are a little bit of the shiny object chaser personality, right? So they love to chase the shiny objects. They love to find out what the next thing is. It feels like that there's a lot of things happening with this person that they just don't like to settle for a long period of time or be in something for a long period of time. Even if they do, they're just kind of miserable with it. The 10 of Wands, the heaviness that is sort of a big commitment or something that's going to be heavy. It just doesn't feel like that's something they want to deal with. And the Knight of Wands, the wounded warrior, again, they've had failures in the past. It's not something they want to sign up for. Do they want to be with you? Yes. Do they want to be with you long term? Not really. I think in the future, they'll have options. They'll have some excitement about being with you, but it's something that does dissuade, or it does sort of fade away as it goes, right? Yeah, stormy weather. There you go. It fades away. It's not something they want to do for a long period of time. Anyway, I would say for a love read, Lily needs some love. Let's get Lily some love. We got Oceany Chap wants to know if they're a fallen angel. Let's find out what's going on. We got a lot of good reads tonight, a lot of good questions. By the way, if you're new, please hit that like and sub. I greatly appreciate that. It helps me in the channel, you know. If you like the Tarot Tower, I mean, this is the only Tarot Tower on the internet. The only Tarot Tower on the internet. All right, we got Healing O's with another question. Healing O's, thank you again for your second donation. All right, let's go for here. Grab something. You know, it's been a minute since we've used the Meraki. I mean, come on, the Meraki Tarot. Everybody loves that thing. Everybody loves that thing. All right. So where's my Meraki Tarot chat? Everybody, let's get some Meraki Tarot love in here. That's going to be a great love reading from this thing. A great love reading from this particular deck. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's see, Mr. Meraki. Mr. Miyagi. Isn't that, oh, that was a Karate Kid. Mr. Miyagi? Is it Mr. Miyagi? Is it Mr. Miyagi? Okay. It's not Miyagi, it's Meraki, but whatever. Mr. Meraki. Two of Wands? Ooh. Okay. Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. It seems like that it's kind of difficult to get love over there. It's kind of difficult. It's almost like that we search and we seek and we try to find things. And a lot of times we're just running into dead ends, or we're running into situations where we're just not getting what we need or what we want, how we want it, why we want it, and all this other stuff. It feels like that there are a lot of dead ends involved here, or there's a lot of, you know, kind of interactions that we didn't kind of want, or we're kind of getting what we didn't perceive that was going to be good for us, or we're getting like leftovers. It feels like a lot of times in love, we're getting the disadvantageous situations, right? Disadvantageous situations. Come on in there. Two of Wands. Basically, it means you're looking for something that is going to be predictable. Because I think unpredictability has been kind of a challenge sort of in that mode, right? Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. Eve's channel, welcome. How you doing? It does feel like that unpredictability is maybe a little bit of a nemesis as it comes to that. Two of Wands, we're looking for predictability. We're looking for something we can control, we can get into, we can understand, we can be there and get into sort of excited about that. Queen of Wands says that sort of getting the fire, getting the action going is challenging somewhat. But I think, I would say after 3 months, it almost feels like after 3 months, things improve, things pick up, things get more fiery. And that's going to be good for everybody for that. 5 of Swords. Definitely don't get dissuaded or pulled back or upset about failures, because I think failures is part of love. It is part of trying to find what we need, trying to find who we need and who we want and how we want it. The situation is going to be ideal for us. So don't get dissuaded by that. Erica and Eve, thank you for your donations. I greatly appreciate that. All right. Oceani Chap wants to know, am I a fallen angel? Oh, no. I've never read that one before. I have never read that before. I've never had that question. That's a good question. I like it. Should we use the Meraki Tarot for that one? Maybe. Am I a fallen angel? I guess it's a simple yes-no question. We'll read it as a yes-no. I kind of want to get something with an angel in it. Okay, we have an angel deck. All right, we're going to go for an angel deck. This is the smelly deck. Hang on, let me go get it. Okay, this is a bit of a smelly tarot. It is a bit of a smelly tarot, but it is angel based. So we're going to go with an angel based deck for an angel based question because I like it. I think it's going to be all right. Okay, let's see. Am I a fallen angel? Let's get some cards on the table and see what it says. What Rodley Valentine's opinion about this particular question is. The illusion of being trapped. Interesting. We got the 6. Ooh. Got the 6 or the movement orientation, the 3. We do have some angels in there. Balance. All right, so let's look at this. We got the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation and make choices to support your happiness. It does feel like you've had some challenges in your life and you have been guarded through these, or you have been helped through these. And the reason I say that because of the 6 of Swords, the end of challenging times. It feels like the being trapped, having difficulties, and then having an end to that, and having somebody maybe that guides us out of that or pulls us out or pushes us into a better situation or gives us an opportunity that's going to make it a little bit better, make the situation a little bit more manageable. So I think that you're almost basically guarded. It feels like you're guarded by something. It feels like maybe you have a guardian angel, or maybe have some entity that is indeed sort of looking over you, looking after you as far as that goes. Balance, blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. That's kind of cool too. I like the balance card. I think that's pretty cool. It talks about the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Then we have news worth celebrating. So this is sort of a joy card, but it feels like that you've been in the company of angels before. It feels like you have been in the company of angels before. So I do think that you have been in the company of angels. I do think that is a thing. I do think that you are guarded, you are protected, you have somebody watching over you. So I think one of the angels is indeed looking after you, looking over you indeed. So I think that is the situation based upon the tarot. Based upon the tarot, I think that is the situation. I think you do have a guardian angel. I think you have been in the company of angels before, and you're very familiar with angels. You sort of know how they are, how they feel, and all this other stuff as it goes. Anyway, that's my opinion based upon the tarot cards. Anyway, we got the next question coming in. Let's see. Healing Oaths had another donation. Okay, Healing Oath, thank you for your other donation. Let me know what your question is, Healing Oaths. Did you ask a question? Healing O's, if you asked another question, I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe my program didn't pick it up. It has been kind of on the fritz lately, but I don't see it. Healing O's, let me know what your other question is. But thank you again for your donation. Anyway, let's move on to Big Cleo. Will R ask me to be his girlfriend by this year? Let's look at that. Let's look at that with the, what is it called? There you go. With the Surrealist Tarot. I like the Surrealist Tarot for this one. I think that's going to be it. Actually, I think that the angel cards that we had before, I think the angel cards really worked for that previous reading. I think, Rodley Valentine, I think, came in and hit a home run with that. All right, well, R asked me to be the girlfriend by the end of the year. That looks like an egg. It looks like kind of a fried egg. Sunny side up egg, doesn't it? Sunny side up egg. Come on, back me up. Knight of Cups, yes. It's a yes. The moon, yes. The sun, yes. The Knight of Wands, yes. Yeah. I think so. I do think so. I love this. I really love this. I think this is a massive thumbs up read. I think you have a lot of good things here. Now, Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. It is approaching somebody with good news, approaching somebody with emotion, having some stability, having some excitement, and achieving that and giving that out. The moon and the sun, things are coming up soon. Things are coming up soon. The moon and the sun is basically like days, it feels like. You know what I'm saying? So you have good excitement. You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of capability and excitement sort of brewing in that. Julia, thank you for your donation. And the Knight of Wands is the fiery aspect that you're waiting for. The fiery aspect that you are waiting for is the Knight of Wands. So absolutely, that is a massive thumbs up. Lots of good things within that. I love the mix, the excitement across there. Eve's channel wants a love reading for Eve's channel. Well, Eve, let's get you some love. Let's get you some love indeed. Peace on earth. What's going on? Some love. Okay. Eve, if we're going to get you some love, we're not going to use this tarot right here. We instead, Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We're going to go to if you're new here, you're like, what is this thing over here? This thing is the Tarot Tower, my friends. This is 80 decks of cards laid out to where I can pick them up, pull them out instantly, easily. And I invented it. If you want to make your own, it only costs $20. You can get the supplies at Walmart. It takes like 30 minutes to an hour to make it. Link in the description. In the description is a link. I'll guide you through it. I give you the plans. I walk you through it. I tell you how to do it. It's so simple. You can go to Walmart right now and get the supplies you need, and then make you a tarot tower of your own. Put all your tarot decks out there, you know what I mean? And have fun with all that. Anyway, Big Cleo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Let's find out about some love for Eve, because Eve needs a whole lot of love. And we are here to help. I'm just saying.
I love you.
We are here to help the world. Ooh, I like that. Axel, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. I like the world on a love read, especially for the first card. It means there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of things building. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of things brewing. It's like, when you go outside and it smells like a thunderstorm. You smell that rain. It feels fresh and exhilarating. It's really kind of cool, right? The world card, just like that, at the beginning of the read, has that same thing. It's like there's something in the air. There's some potential. There's some excitement going with that. High Priestess, higher for the Wheel of Fortune. All majors, Steve. All majors for you. Yeah, beautiful cards. See, Wheel of Fortune, a new normal. Somebody coming in that makes a difference. Somebody coming in that makes a new normal, or the excitement or the exhilaration that you have for sort of having exactly what you want, how you want, why you want it, right? You're getting everything that you need, getting everything that you want, having a great experience. having something that really sort of picks you up and makes you excited. Hierophant means it's a serious thing. It's a big thing. All majors means it's serious as well. But I'm just saying, the Hierophant says that has more potential for this. It has potential for being something that's really, really exclusive, big, and just makes the grade. Looks fantastic. High Priestess as well. There's a lot of learning. There's a lot of building. And there's a lot of sort of creationism in here as well. It's almost like that they have a lot of skills that you don't, and you have a lot of skills that they don't. So when you blend together, you have a lot of excitement that's there. And the world, absolutely big. You got something big coming, is what I'm saying. You got something big coming. You got something big coming indeed. All right. Now, Erica Marie. Well, me and the fiance have the money to purchase a brand new home in the next few months. Again, since we have so many tarot decks, I'm going to use another new one. We're going to use this one right here, my friends. One of my favorite ones. One of the ones that everybody loves. Everybody gets excited when I break this thing out. I'm just saying, when I whip this out, everybody gets excited. That's what he said. Okay. We're going to the Universal Celtic, or whatever. You know what I mean? Some Universal. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's see. Well, me and the fiance have the money to purchase a brand new house in the next few months. That would be exciting. That would be exciting, especially with homes being as expensive as they are now. Something's going on over there. Okay, Axel, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. I would say 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, the World, the 8 of Pentacles. I'm going with a yeah. I'm going with a yeah. I think that there is potential with work to get this done. Why do I say that? 8 of Pentacles. There is some work involved, right? It's not like you're just going to run into the money. You're going to fall over it. You're going to trip over it in the Walmart aisle or something like that. It feels like the 8 of Pentacles, there's some work to do still, but it is quite possible. It is a reachable goal. The world says so. The world says we're getting everything that they want. It's the last of the majors. It feels like this is going to be something that is achievable. It is bankable. It gets something where you can get it. The world is a happy ending to the majors, a grand, beautiful ending to the majors, and it's going to be an ending that you can rely on. 10 of Wands says that's a pain in the ass. I'm not saying it's not possible. It is possible. 8 of Pentacles says so. 10 of Wands says it's a pretty hefty goal. It feels like there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of things that you have to coordinate with that. The 4 of Cups is kind of one of the things too. Be careful how you want to do this. Make sure it's a reasonable, equitable plan that just works. You don't want to get a situation where you're just sort of dreaming, right? Insert miracle here or insert lottery winning here. You don't really want that. You want something that's going to be reasonable, something that's going to be achievable, and something that's going to make the grade and get and be achievable by you in the time frame that you want. But overall, I like it. Overall, 8 of Pentacles says, yeah, we can do that indeed. That is achievable, especially with the world hovering around there. With the outcome between FC and me, will we go out on a date? Juliet is in love with FC, and they want to know if we can get a date going. If we can get something good, if we can go out and have some fun. Val Mary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. The Fool, that's a yeah. That's an easy one. I love the easy ones. See, the easy ones are when you can just do love balloons at the very beginning. You don't even have to read. I don't even have to read these cards. I can just show you the cards, Juliet, and you kind of know the answer to yourself. The Fool, taking an adventure, going out, getting things done, taking that adventure, taking the risk, going out and getting it happy, right? The Sun, everything becoming realized, everything brightening up, everything becoming better, everything warming up, becoming great. And the 2 of Cups, the match of 2 loves. The match of 2 loves, right? You don't even have to read this. Does this really even need a translation? No. You got 2 majors. You got the 2 of Cups. Is the only non-major you got. That's huge. Julia, that's huge. It's so easy. You don't even have to read it. I just put it on the table and just say, look at those cards. And Juliet's like, yay. And then I'm like, okay, next reading. That's pretty much it. Right? That's pretty much it. I love it. I love it. The 2 of Cups is named love, by the way. So So that is the Lord of Love. So that is, there you go. All right. And the dating, kind of, yeah. Katie even agrees. Awesome spread. All right. Before we do Crystal, we need to do Healing Oaths. Had another question. What can I expect when I return to work? I'm going to walk in and I ain't seen nobody there forever because COVID. Everything is COVID's fault. You know what I'm saying? Everything, it must be COVID. Everything must be COVID. So now we go back to work. COVID's not as prevalent, I guess, I don't know, as it was. We're going to go back to work. We're going to hope for the best. Tiara, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. We're going to hope for the best. And what can we expect as we do that? We can expect a lot of cats. The devil. Things have gotten a little bit more dramatic at work. Things are a little bit more dramatic as it goes. It feels like some people left. Some people are like, screw this. I don't really want to be here. I don't want to do this. I can get maybe, I don't know if the enhanced unemployment is still a thing. Maybe not. I don't know. It feels like some people are just like, screw this. I'm out. I'm just leaving. I am out. And then it feels like the reunion with work is kind of bittersweet. You got some people that are causing a little bit of drama. Things have changed. There are some people that have bailed, abandoned. The people that are there, though, are kind of excited to be, kind of excitement in the air, a little bit kind of thrilled that, hey, we're back. Hey, it's good to see old friends and whatnot. It does feel like that. Now, it does feel like the vacate that has been done by other people has opened some doors. Maybe for you. I'm just saying. We have open doors. We have other opportunities. We have other things that could be kind of roaming around there that you could get, that you could not get before. It's almost like it opens some opportunities that are kind of cool. Anyway, Krista wants to know, are me and V a good match? I don't know. Let's look at the cat deck. Once more. We use the cat deck one more time because that's what we got to do at the end of the day. We need to use some cats. We need to have some cats on the table. I love this deck. It's black and white. It's beautiful. And that's where you kind of need to be. All right. I would say UNV Strength, World, Sun. I like it. You're a good match. Okay. I wouldn't put a lot of expectations. I wouldn't jam a lot of expectations into this. Kind of what the 9 is saying. I wouldn't overthink it, or I wouldn't get anxious or anxiety over it. I would just take it as it is and just ride it as it goes. Because I think if you put some expectations in there, if you get too excited about it, if we sort of bury our head in it and just don't come up for air, I don't think that's going to do us any good. You got 3 majors. We see that. We got the World, the Sun, Strength. Beautiful, beautiful cards. You're looking for a good match? Absolutely, you have a good match. In fact, we could get the Heart of Hearts up in here because this is such a good match. Fantastic. Are we missing the Lovers? Meh. Are we missing the 2 of Cups? Meh. Strength is such a great card. It means we blend together well. We have a lot of things that just are very great as far as the connection is. The World, the Sun, together, 2 best cards in the freaking deck. Okay? This combo is going to be exciting. Is going to be where you want to be at the end of the day. Now, again, don't put so much effort into it. Don't put a lot of thought into it. Don't load it up with expectations. So like Crystal's like, oh my God, I could do this and then this, and then I could do that, and then I could do this, and this could do. No. Let it play out as it needs to play out. Let it naturally expand or go where it wants to go. Because I think if you put a lot of weight on it, you're going to break it. All right. I'm just saying now, look at this. The White Fly Tarot is making its first appearance in a long time. A heart made of hearts. Andrew knows. This is a big deal. The World, the Sun, they keep showing up. They keep just exploding in my... Okay, that sounds terrible. You know what I'm saying. All right. Is R my future husband? Is R going to get it done? Is R going to be as exciting as I think they are? Get it? Let's see. 7 of Wands. No. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Swords. No. And no. That's a thumbs down. That's a thumbs down. I'm just saying, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. 7 of Wands, the defensiveness against that. It's almost like they're like, husband, the hell are you talking about? What husband? What that Wheel of Fortune says they like it as is. They want to go forth as is. I like it as, we're sort of casual, I see you. But husband, the hell, it doesn't feel like Wheel of Fortune feels like they just want to do the same thing that they've done. The 10 of Swords, it eventually ends. It eventually just ends. Okay? I'm just saying that. It is very challenging indeed. It's very, very challenging indeed to get this person to commit. I'm sorry. Big Cleo, I'm sorry. I mean, we'll marry you. Big Cleo, you could be married to the stream. We'd love to have you. We can have a little ceremony. All right. Will me and Kyle ever see each other again? Oh, my. And then how does Kyle feel about me? Sorry for 2 questions. Oh, no, never be sorry. I appreciate your donations. Okay. How does Kyle feel about me? And will we see each other again? Should I read that in order? Something tells me I should reverse the order. I was so damn excited about this deck here. I was thrilled. I said in my review that this is going to be one of the main decks I use on a day-to-day basis. And then I rejected it. I put it to the side, and I should not have, because it's absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Is what I'm saying now. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. Nigel Jackson just knocks it out of the freaking park. All right. Will me and Kyle ever see each other again? I would say yeah. I do say yeah. King of Cups, the emotional reunion, the emotional excitement, all the good things that happen, all the good things that are there with that king. I love it. The 7 of Coins, y'all have some things to work out. I'm just saying, you and Kyle have some things to work out. And I think it needs to happen. It's not something that you can ignore or just sort of make go away. The Rose Tarot, absolutely. But the Temperances, we need balance within that. So it seems that Kyle and you may be full of extremes. Some of these extremes need to be less so. Some of these extremes need to be pulled back. Some of these extremes need to be railed back in, because it feels like that there's some challenges waiting in there indeed. But overall, I'm just saying, all right, how does Kyle feel about me? So we recognize that we do have some extremes in there. We need to know how this person feels about us, if this is going to be something with that. So we will see each other again. How do they feel? Right now, the 3 of Wands says they're looking for somebody else. They're definitely kind of done with you for now. It feels like they're definitely kind of done with us for right now. We have another king, the King of Coins. They're looking for stability. They're looking for something they can rely on, something they can lean on, something they can be excited about, something they can be present with. And they think that it's going to be with somebody else at the moment. I'm not saying you're going to see them again, right? But I think that they need somebody else at the moment. The 3 of Batons. I'm searching. I'm seeking for another thing. The Knight into the King. I'll need some stability. If I have to go somewhere, if I have to do extra searching, that is going to be that's going to be an option. But I definitely need some stability at the moment. Anyway, but that is the Rose Tarot. I was so damn excited about that. I was just like thrilled with that. I gotta say. Anyway, is a good lover coming my way in the near future? Val Mary, you need some good lovins, and some good lovins is going to come to you with the Witchling Tarot. It's not the Witchling Academy. This is like the Teen Witch Tarot. I'm just saying, Val Mary, you're going to get some good lovins. You need a broom. And a Witch Tarot. I'm just saying. 6 of Pentacles. We got Queen of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. I think it's a matter of progressively working towards it or progressively working at it. It doesn't seem like something that's just going to get hand delivered to us. You know what I mean? It's not something that's going to get delivered to us. Queen of Swords, it does say that we need, basically, you're going to run up on somebody that already has a child, right? You have a child right here. You're going to run up on somebody that already has a child, somebody that just got out of a that got out of a relationship, and they're sort of, in that mode of trying to find something that's going to be decent, something great. It does require some work. It does require that you do put some effort into it. It does require that time passes, that we have some things happening with that. But there are some falling outs that need to occur first. In other words, we have like a failed relationship, or we have a challenging relationship that we run into. Overall, I like it, but you are going to be, is this something that you're handed the opportunity, but you need to work to maintain it? Does that make sense? Six of Pentacles, I'm being handed something. How many can fall out from that? And then I need to work to maintain it, to keep it fresh, to keep it going. But it feels like that you do have somebody coming in that has a child already. They have from a previous relationship. And this is going to be something that has a lot of potential as far as being a good love. So I kind of like it. I kind of like it indeed. Overall, I'll give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Tiara with a very generous donation over here wants to know, how will my dinner go with friends tonight? Should I go and have a drink at Jake's work? Okay, let's do the double shot over here with that. I would go with the Mons Tarot. The Mons Tarot, it looks so great. I think it functions well. I think it's very cool indeed. All right, how will my dinner go with the friends tonight? Or should you just go have a drink with Jake? I would say it goes well. If you have an option of this versus something else, I would go with something else. I assume that you mean that you can go to the friend's dinner and then, or you can go have a drink at Jake's work. So you can do Jake or friend. Maybe you can do both. Maybe you can have a drink at Jake's work and then go to the friend's dinner. I don't know. But the world says that the dinner actually goes pretty well. We're meeting some people. We have some fun conversation. We have a lot of cool things with it. But there is a defense. It's almost like you want to be somewhere else. I'm not saying you don't have a good time, Tiara, but it's like you want to be somewhere else. It's like, maybe I want option B. Maybe I want a different option. Maybe I want something else. Maybe I want something different, right? It just feels like that. It feels like that this is going to be something that maybe you had another something that you could have gone to. And that's why I said maybe this is an either or condition. Now, let's say if we ditch the friends. I'm not saying the friends are bad. I'm just saying we have a good time, but it feels like we're thinking about something else. It feels like we have another opportunity or something like that, that we should have gone into, or that we would have been better off with. So we kind of regret being there, but we have a fun time. Does it make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. Should I go have a drink at Jake's work? Maybe this is a different day or something. I don't know. Should I have a drink at Jake's work? 5 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. Something's up with this. Something's up with this. It feels like have a drink, but outside of work. Or have a drink at a different location, or leave, or do something somewhere else. In other words, do something with Jake, but not this. Does it make any sense? So 8 of Cups says, let's leave this situation and do something else. I'm not saying abandon it completely. I'm not saying just ditch it entirely. It feels like the 5 of Wands. It's almost like, okay, I'm just making a scenario up. It's almost like that you're competing for Jake's attention, or there's something that really interrupts it, that makes it just not go the way that you wanted to, right? Because I assume you like Jake. It makes it like it's almost like we don't get Jake's attention enough, or things aren't going the way that we really want it to go. The 5 of Wands. Maybe I'm just competing with all of these people for Jake's attention. Maybe Jake has other stuff to do. Maybe Jake has to leave early. Maybe there's some stuff that happens, right? Ace of Pentacles says meet up with Jake. Absolutely, meet up with Jake. Ace of Pentacles, this is something you need. This is something that really builds a future, right? The Ace of Pentacles builds a stability that we kind of need. But the 8 of Cups, not there, not then. Does it make sense? Not there, not then. Do something else. I think that's going to be important. Because something's up. Something smells weird with all of that. Something smells weird with all of that, and that's not a good smell either. All right, Empress Black. Are me and V a good match? Did we do that already? I'm kind of confused. I think my program is literally skitzing out at this point. I think my program is literally skitzing out because I don't see that in there. I don't see that in there. Did I already do that one? Did I already do that one? Maybe. Let me look. No? Okay. Sure. Are me and V a good match? Okay. Did I already do that one? Let me know if I already did that one. Chat. Did I already do that? I thought I already did that. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Somebody keep me honest on that. Somebody keep me honest on this. But it feels like I did that before. Let me look. This is kind of weird. Empress Black. Empress Black. I think I did. Changed her name from Crystal Woodbury. Oh, okay. All right. That's completely skitzed out my program. That literally skitzed out my program. Anyway, all right. I did not know that. I did not know that. There you go. Dr. Mystical. Yeah, just FYI. Your program will skits out if somebody does that. Anyway, all right. Will Michael the Capricorn ghost or date on... They better... Oh, my God. Veronica? Veronica, somebody ghost a date? I'd be so... You have no idea. You had no idea how pissed I'd be. Oh, man. I mean, Veronica, that is the ultimate kick in the rear. That is the ultimate kick in the rear. I mean, I'm just saying, there's a swift kick in the knee for anybody that ghosts me on a date. All right. Empress Black. All right. That just completely, so I have a program. Okay. If you're new here, I have a program that I wrote. That's okay. I have a program that I wrote that keeps track of everything for me. Basically, it intercepts YouTube's data stream to my computer, and it'll keep track of everything for me. And I wrote it, basically. I parsed the stream. I parsed the packets. Anyway, so that gets to... My program jammed your question to the very bottom like it had not been read yet because of the sorting algorithm. Anyway, I don't know. Will Michael the Capricorn ghost us? 6 of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. No, I think that's a thumbs down. I think they come. Oh, that sounds bad. I think that they show up. Let me have some water after that one. Rebellious Conjurer. Welcome. Okay. I don't think they do. I think they show up. I like it. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory. Queen of Wands, multitasking it, getting it done, getting excited about it, showing up, doing all that stuff. King of Swords, they do have an asshole side to them. They do have an asshole side to them. I'm not saying that they don't have an asshole side to them. They do. But I don't think they particularly do on this particular instance. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. I think they show up. I like it. I think that they show up. So I don't think it's going to be a big thing. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think that they show up indeed. All right. Michael the Capricorn, Mike shows up, but you may want to reconsider how much effort you're going to put into Mike if they start doing things like that. Anyway, Mad 20. Do you see me moving overseas by 2023? By the way, we're ending soon. This is going to be the last reading. Thank you all for being here. By the way, next week, I will be gone on a cruise. I'll be gone on a cruise. I won't be anywhere near the stream. So I'm not going to be streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday or Sunday. So that's going to be 9 days that I'm not going to be here. So anyway, so hopefully, no, 8 days. It should be 9 days. I don't know. I'm not going to be here for a long time. So I will post updates. Follow me on Instagram, please. Follow me on Instagram. So I'll be here tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll show you all the cool things I'm doing. Here's my Instagram, The Tarot Oracle. You'll see all my little movies I'm going to make about the vacation and all this other stuff. So there you go. But I'll be gone a long time. Hopefully y'all come back. All right. Yeah, do you see me moving overseas? Yes. 6 of Swords, a big move, a long move. 2 of Swords, going into the unknown, approaching something that's different, unusual, kind of fun and all the other stuff. And the Temperance card. And the Temperance card, balancing it all out. I think that you're nervous about it. That is for sure. You are nervous about it. That is for sure. The 6 of Swords does say it's a long journey, a big journey as it goes. And the 2 of Swords says is you're going into the unknown. There's no Wi-Fi on the cruise. There is, but I'm not sure if it's good enough to support a stream. A stream is a lot of bandwidth. Like a stream is a lot of bandwidth. And according to everybody's reviews on the Wi-Fi, it's kind of iffy. But you will see me on Instagram. You will see me on YouTube. I just won't be streaming every single night. Anyway, so that is it from me. That is it from me. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow for the last stream for quite some time.